Hey, so this is very crazy, and I literally finished a few commentaries because going through the timeline, I'll try to manage the timeline because it's very confusing. So Jenna put out a first video initially detailing Aaron Smith-Levin's cheating, his abuse, and how awful he's been, as well as clarifying a few things. Like a lot of this we suspected was true, but we didn't know for sure. But Jenna confirmed, yes, he's been very manipulative and abusive behind the scenes. And in her first video, she wanted to affirm that she's not there to be manipulated. She was on YouTube before Aaron, and she will be telling her story from now on. And that first video was kind of raw and off the cuff. I've already done summaries and commentaries. You can go to those videos. I will be very brief summing up the second video. And basically, that video was more polished, more scripted, I think. And some people were getting mad at me, but listen, I'm just going to be truthful. She, I think, put on makeup, which I think she did, clearly. And it's a much more well presented. It wasn't the same video. It's more like she was responding to certain criticisms, and she just wanted to be like, clear, like, okay, I understand what some people are saying, but here's why I think I had to speak out, and gave some more added details about what Aaron was up to and why she spoke out. All right, so those are those two videos. If you want more details, I've already done video commentaries on that. So what happened? Well, they're going away. So the timeline, the way I understood it is, the first video came out, and then the second video came out. And then and initially Aaron said, I'm not going to respond. But then Aaron's like, okay, I'm going to respond, and put out a video. And I think the titles even changed. At first it was like my official response, and then it became my response. But I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me. But I'm like, why would you change the title? I don't know. Now, overall, I think I can say that for most people who watched that video, Jenna's videos, they were positive. They liked the content. They supported her. They were giving her very positive comments. So why she took away the videos is a weird mystery. But Aaron, it's not difficult to explain. He was getting bashed, criticized, really, really attacked in the comments. And these are his fans. These are his subscribers. And they were like, I'm not subbing anymore. This was pathetic. I can't trust you. What are you talking about? You didn't answer any questions. No apology, etc., 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 etc. To give Aaron credit, he did not delete the comments as far as I know, and he left a lot of the comments. But then hours later, he took down the video, which is stupid because Nora even did a reaction video that preserves a big part of the video. So it's like, what was the point? People have downloaded the video, so it doesn't get rid of the video. So it was really weird. So what is happening then? So I can only speculate, but I will give, I think, three different theories. One theory, and granted, the last theory is really speculative, but I do have reasons to say that because I do have some inside knowledge, but I want to be careful because I don't want to betray any sources. And I will say, again, I'm trying to respect Jenna's privacy, but I do have some inside information. I will just say her mind seems to be a little split and scattered, which is understandable because the SPTV space is hyper paranoid. And again, I'm not trying to do any character assassination, but I would just say that Jenna does seem a little anxious. I would just leave it there. So given her anxious mindset, what could have happened? Well, the one theory would be the videos were what they were. They were catharsis. They were for healing. They were just letting people know. And therefore, their work is done. They did what they needed to do. She got the attention she wanted, and she got the support she wanted. And she said very clearly in the first video, this is what I need. I need people to be on my side, and they are. And she's gotten a lot of supports and new subs and so on and so forth. So in terms of the critical thing of warning people about Aaron's abuse and affirming her, talking about herself, those videos did that. And that work is done, I guess. So there you go. The videos were there for a certain purpose. They did their purpose. That's the end of it. I'm a little skeptical there because she is monetizing her channel, and those videos were doing really well. They were doing really well. They were going far past 100,000 views. So it's like, again, it's not what people think. People think that for every view you get $1. It's not. That's not how it works. People would be stunned, and I've been monetized only a little bit, so I can't speak like as an expert, but people would be shocked how little you get. Even if you get really good videos that do have traction, you don't get paid that much. So, but nevertheless, that's pretty decent money. Second theory would probably be that Jenna knows a lot of these people. She doesn't name them in the videos, but she does acknowledge saying a lot of people are not going to be comfortable with what I'm saying. They will feel that they are being put under pressure. I'm a little doubtful there because she admitted in the first video that she actually alienated a lot of people. A lot of her friends didn't like her being with Aaron. They warned her. They thought this is a really bad decision, and apparently she defended Aaron and ignored their advice, and they didn't like that. So it could be behind the scenes, and I'm going to have to name some names, and I don't like these people because they lied to me, and they've done things against me, so it is what it is. But among these, but I want to be careful. I think the most likely people are Natalie and Marilyn. However, because Marilyn, this is the theme now. She also took down a video, and I'm not sure if this is the video she took down, but she confirmed she did text Jenna. So these people have communicated with one another. In fact, Natalie put a comment saying, "I speak directly to Jenna." So I'm guessing Natalie, Marilyn, and a few others went behind the scenes and just begged Jenna, please get rid of those videos. They're really hurting us because now these people are just being very hostile and holding us accountable, which they should. And I'm guessing Jenna was like a little nervous and probably responded saying, yeah, it wasn't about you, it was about Aaron, but I understand there's a fallout. That was not the point. I'm sorry about that. Okay, the videos will go away. Now, I'm not going to exclude Reese, because Reese is also a grifter, a liar, a really bad person. However, I think Reese is more of a minor player here, because good or bad, I'm just being factual, Reese put some distance between herself and Aaron recently. Now, she came back to Aaron, but for a while, her and Aaron were just didn't really communicate. Now, recently, Reese is more pro-Aaron. So maybe Reese reached out to Jenna, but I'm guessing if it was just very small, very formal. However, I will say it seems that Reese is in a different situation than the other people. It seems like she, Sterling, and Jenna have a better relationship than the other people. Probably not super close, but relatively better. And Sterling, for those who know, is a relative of Jenna's. Those are the two possibilities. Now I have a third possibility. I'm including a little bit Aaron in the second possibility because I'm sure Aaron also definitely reached out to Jenna and probably begged her, please get rid of the videos. Please do that. Because he is losing badly. And I will do a small tangent to Puff Daddy because I think it's not exact, but I'll be real quick. So last year when these lawsuits were coming out, I was a little skeptical. I was not pro Puff Daddy. I definitely thought he was probably guilty, but I'm like, I don't know. These lawsuits, they're a little tricky. Now with Puffy, a few months ago, there was this devastating video that was released where basically, there's no nice way of putting it, he was beating up his wife in a hotel publicly. That definitely convinced me that Puffy is guilty. Maybe not guilty of all these things, but he's definitely guilty of a lot of these things. However, we'll have to wait and see. Now, I don't think it's as bad as Puffy, but Aaron is in the same situation. We have way too many things that definitely prove he's in a Puffy situation. He's definitely guilty. Now, whether he's going to go to jail, maybe, maybe not, but he's definitely guilty. So I think he's just in that situation now. He's trapped. He can't get out of it. We all know he's guilty, so he's stuck. I don't know Aaron personally, but from my reading of the situation and the insider knowledge I do have, and I do know a few sources, I would guess it went either one of two ways. One, frankly, Aaron made a promise or lied to Jenna saying, okay, I will take down my video, you take down your videos, and we're going to basically table this and keep it private. Or maybe it was just simply a deal. Like, you take down the video, I'm not going to do anything against you, you don't do anything against me, right? It's just a truce. Or, which I think unfortunately is more likely, and again, I don't know if this is genuine, maybe Aaron reached out to her and started crying and going crazy and said, listen, I'm in a very dark place, Jenna. Oh my God. Oh no, poor Aaron. Oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. And got very melodramatic and said, I don't know what's going to happen to me, Jenna. Things could go bad. Little Aaronus could go away. And I'm sure Jenna was like, okay, I guess. But I do think he does feel genuine pain. Because I think he's genuinely panicking. He's very nervous what's going to happen. So he either gave a sincere message or a manipulative message saying, I'm hurting. I'm hurting, Jenna. And I'm sure, and again, I don't know Jenna that well, so I'm speculating. I'm sure she's like, okay, whatever. Or she's like, okay, I don't want you to do anything crazy. Because again, good or bad, he does have daughters. He's not a good husband, but he is a husband to a wife. So it's like, all right, fine. And who knows, maybe even Heather reached out and said, listen, it is what it is. You have your issue with Aaron. That's fine. But, this is causing an effect on these other people. And I'm sure Jenna's like, okay, I understand all that. So whether out of sympathy or pity or just like, yeah, I know you're lying to me, but you're going to keep whining. So it's like, okay, fine. The videos go away. Now, me, I'm disappointed in Jenna, I am, but I'm coming at this from a more historian, journalist brain. And as she says in those videos, she is not. She's there to talk about herself from a first-person point of view. She's there to talk about her experience with Scientology, her experience after Scientology, her experience with Heron, her experience in terms of running a business, so on and so forth, doing charity work, being an activist. It's about her lifestyle, her point of view. She's not there to do a documentary. She's not there to tell you the whole truth. That's not the point. She's there to talk about herself. Herself. So the priority is about her and what's good for her. So if she felt doing the videos was good, fine. If she feels taking away the videos is good for her, fine. That is the point. Now, I am disappointed. I wish she kept those things for historical accuracy, but that is me. But I'm coming from a more historian point of view. That is not her point of view. Her point of view is much more subjective, first person. And that is her point of view. So hopefully it's not for any bad reasons, like she feels like a nervous breakdown, but she just made a choice saying, okay, they're popular, they're making me money, but they did what they needed to do. I'm done. We're going to move on to the next chapter. So I'm disappointed she took away the videos, but there's no reason to suspect. Some people are saying maybe Aaron threatened a lawsuit. Could be. I don't know if he's that stupid because he would lose, but yeah, maybe. I think more he did reach out to her and was whining and crying and saying, please, please take them down. Please, please, please. I'm guessing that's more what happened. Or, Jenna was like, all right, well, whatever. Stop crying. Stop crying. Fine, they're going to go away. I said what I need to say. I said what I need to say. It's been said. The issue was dealt with. It's out there now. The message has been preserved, even if the videos have not. And there we are.